All right, everybody. Howdy, partner. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are feeling good. I was on a, so to speak, holiday, something that is there to refresh your brain, basically. Basically, just cut it open, pour a little bit of iced tea into your head, and then you just come back. And as soon as you hit home again, you're just gonna be like, oh my god, I need to go back. I hope you guys are fine. The drama continues. The drama continues to spiral into something that I would have never thought was possible. Now, before we get into the whole thing, I have to tell you that I've done some investigations on some of these admins and some of the mods and whoever was involving themselves with. I did some digging, and I can tell you that most of this stuff, I've written down a few things here that are important that I have to cover in this video, so I'm just gonna put it here. It's not a script, but it's just like some key points. And most of this stuff that I saw as proof, I gotta tell you, is not proof at all. So, you know, most of the things that I have seen, look, so I'm not trying to cover anybody here, but you have to be honest, because I want to be honest on this channel, and I have to be honest with this stuff. As much as I would like to find dirt, if there is none to be found, I personally have to call that out as well, because I make mistakes and other people make mistakes as well. So, I've been getting a lot of DMs, and we're going to talk about the big lying statement that I put in here, because that is actually, this is 100% my truth, and I will stick behind that. But there's also a lot of stuff that you guys sent, you know, in on me, and this stuff doesn't look like solid proof. I gotta be honest. There's a lot of talk, and then there's a screenshot, and that screenshot doesn't justify anything. Now, I'm not saying that these people are lying. I'm not saying that these things might have not happened or it did happen. All I can tell you is that all of the, so to speak, evidence that I'm currently collecting and all of the stuff that I'm seeing doesn't really incriminate anybody, because it just doesn't look like it's solid. I look at most of this stuff. Some of it is fake. You can see it. And some of it is just outrightly just not enough proof. Now, there's a lot of allegations of, you know, the higher-ups, the admins, that they create bays for themselves so they can beat others, that they, you know, there's a lot of stuff, like, a lot of stuff has been, you know, people say a lot of stuff like that, but if every time I mention to them, like, let me see that so-called proof, and usually it's not big proof. Okay, I just wanted to say that from a get-go. Like, if I had solid proof of something, I would make a video on it, but in this case, it just really looks like a whole world of nothing. That is basically what it feels like. It feels like somebody's making a big old dump into my hands, and I look at it, and I'm like, how can I take this dump and make it into something believable or workable? And then I'm like, no, you can't. I can't show this to anybody, because these are just not the informations that I was hoping to get. Now, on the other side, I'm not trying to take the game down. There's a lot of things that I like about this game. And, you know, everything where there's a big company behind, or where there's a big group behind, there's some shady stuff going on with everybody and anybody in us, you know? Everybody does some stupid stuff at one point, you know? But right now, I personally have to say that I haven't found anything that is really 100% solid. There are a few bits and pieces that you could interpret into something that could be something, like somewhere where you go like, okay, this is a little bit weird. We can talk about that later on, but there's no solid proof right now. So right now, I want to leave it at that. I want to actually talk about something else, and that is also the title of the video, okay? So the title of the video is that they outrageously lied to me, and I have to tell you this is absolutely crazy. So a few days ago, that was before my holiday, I think it was on Thursday or Friday, Mr. Tui is one of the, I don't know if it's like a head developer, but it's one of the developers of the game. And he was basically doing the same thing as Rose did, trying to explain a little here and there. I can see a lot more people are involving themselves now, even people that I have never heard of, that have nothing to do with this, like this Talabs guy. I don't know why he's involving himself so much with something that he's literally no part of. I don't even know that he exists. I only knew because somebody showed me some stuff what he has said. So I personally don't know why these people really involve themselves, but it's okay. It's absolutely okay if they feel obliged, because they're part of the team. So I get it. So let them involve themselves and make them look stupid. I mean, I guess, okay, sure. If that's your thing, then do it. Anyways, but Mr. Tui is one of the developers of Bladish Rebirth, and they all have something to say, right? And he messaged me, and he also tried to explain a few things here, blah, 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 this and that. And there were a few interesting things where I haven't gotten a response to, and that's usually where it hit a nerve. So, okay, so first of all, I was talking to Mr. Tui because he was kind of also like working on to get a content creator manager, and he messaged me and he said, you came up, but I want the content creator manager to not just post videos, but work on marketing for everything, along with managing the giving YouTubers items for content. Interesting. Very interesting. I gotta be honest, to say the least, very interesting. So I came up in that talk, and I do have to say, look, I'm not cocky. I know what I can do. I know what my capabilities are, and I know that I can grow audiences organically. I'm gonna give you a very good example in just a second. I personally think I would have made a really good content creator manager, because I was the one that initially had the idea to actually get this items thing spawned in, and that I actually worked very, very hard for to get. So that all of that's happening now with the content spawning items and getting people to use that and then dispose of it and stuff like that. That was my idea initially, mine and Hunter's. Okay, so we came up with that whole thing. We had to fight pretty hard to get this thing going, right? So there had to be a lot of credibility made. I personally believe that what they're doing now is not really a good idea for every content creator to have that opportunity. I'm going to tell you why. The content creator minimum to get the title of the game, in the game, the role, is 2,000 subscribers. Basically, anybody can make 2,000 subscribers nowadays. It's not hard. I personally believe it's not hard. Just a few, yeah, like I would say 1 or 2 good running videos could easily get you up to 2K. Now, that is personally a little bit of an issue, because most of these people will not post daily, and they will not. I personally, if I would have been a content creator manager, I would set that reward out to people that are really active and not just have 2K subs here and there. Because initially, I mean, yeah, they would have somebody that make content on, but most of these channels, they're like these phone recording kind of channels. They're not really good. I'm not saying that, you know, there's not potential in any of them, but nobody really shows their face. Nobody's really, I think, from a content, from a business management side, this is not a good idea. Just my thoughts, because it just doesn't look really good, because it doesn't make this the channel special if everybody does it, and there's so much high scam potential in it. I think it's a huge risk that they're taking here right now, just to get a content creator back on track. And I believe this is just kind of like a cry out for help, because when I did this stuff, everything was fine. They were never begging for content creators, right? Never. I've never seen anybody begging like they're doing now for content creators. I've never seen this. But anyways, yeah, as a YouTuber, as a TikToker, as a content creator guy, what I have learned over the time is a technique and something that works to grow organically. Growing organically means that you don't pay for promotions on your channel. I have done a few paid promotion videos on my channel if I work with somebody, and that was something that was either requested on, or that I felt like might help their business a little bit more. So there's about, like, I would say probably from 700 videos, maybe 5 or 6 videos where I've done that, and they don't necessarily really grow very well. It just looks a little bit better on the picture. But growing organically, and I want to show you this, guys. I want to show you what I came up with a strategy that I just want to show you how qualified I actually was for a content creator to be a manager. I just want to quickly give you guys this, because this is absolutely crucial and important to see. So let me just quickly show you this. Everything that I'm going to show you right now is organic views. These are views that were created just by people watching, which means I'm kind of pushing that out to people, okay? I just want to show you this really quickly. This is important. So you can see it right over here. This is my new TikTok page. We've done TikTok now for about a month actively, and we've grown to 12,100 followers and counting in less than 3 weeks. And if you look at the views right now, these are the views that you can see here right below the video. This is 400,000, 400,000, 560,000. The video with a pixel sort, as you can see here with a versus bonk, for example, is 110,000. That was not even posted 24 hours in. And all of these videos that I'm doing here, they do immense amounts of views. You can see 270,000, 120,000. We're doing about 3 to 4 million views a week, which is crazy right now. And if you go here, this is all Bladers Rebirth. I started with that strategy on there as well, and you can see that a game that usually has about 2,000 or 1,000 active players, I pushed these videos to 22,000, 17,000, 25,000, 26,000, 11,000, and we're going a little lower here, but there's still good ones in there, like 10,000, 18,000, 41,000, 29,000. This is times 30, 40, 60 to their active player base, if you understand this. And if we continue, we find videos here, 60,000, 85,000 views are made on their neck. 25,000, and it just continues. Obviously, these black videos that you see here, this is how I initially started, and even those which were really bad quality, by the way, even the ones that were really bad quality, 8,000, 4,000, which is still more than their active community, 11,000. There were some videos. Let me actually do this here for a second so you can see me as well. I'm just gonna do that for a second. There were some videos even that we made for Bladers Rebirth that did 120,000 organic views. And if that doesn't qualify anybody to make videos like that, then you're probably absolutely mad. I mean, I just wanted to quickly flex on those guys to see what they have lost. Okay, anyways, let me show you something else. This is why they have lied to me, and this is absolutely as solid as it can be. For that, we have to take a look at screenshots. Well, not screenshots, actually at this here. I'm going to go into the bottom right here so you can read everything. So, Mr. Tui has messaged me and we talked about a few things, right? And he said I came up as a content creator manager to not, but he wanted his content creator manager to not just post videos, but work on marketing for everything, along with managing the giving YouTubers items for content. Now, I have no idea why I did not qualify for that. I have no idea. Whoever was in that team said, yeah, that guy doesn't... Like, when it comes to managing or, in general, marketing, I know more than their entire team. Because marketing is getting a product viewed to somebody that does not know the product. And I have just shown you that the videos that I made, they were super interacted with, so many likes. I've gotten so many messages throughout my Bladers Rebirth career, basically, where they said, I am playing this game because I found your channel. Do you get that? Do you understand this? So I don't see that anybody there has more experience than making these things than me. I don't try to be cocky, but I know what I'm worth, and I know what I have learned over 10 years of doing media. I know what I'm doing. You can see the numbers don't lie. This is insane. This is insane. Okay, but then, yeah, there's a little bit of rant from my side, but that's not the lying part. This is the lying part, and this is absolutely, I mean, absolutely mind-boggling to me. So, yeah, this is what I wrote. Yeah, I got the YouTuber role taken away from me, which is kind of well, but yeah, good luck. And this is where the lying will start. We are not trying to censor you. It was temporarily removed. We are restructuring a lot of stuff, and you will have your content creator back soon. Let me tell you one thing, guys. I was the only one up until yesterday or today. I haven't checked today. I was the only one that got the YouTuber role removed. I tracked that. This was on the 30th, which was, let me see, on Friday. I checked on Friday. The only one that got the YouTuber role revoked was me. I checked on Saturday. The only one that got the YouTuber role removed was me. So, how does that make any sense? So I guess they have removed them now until today. They have removed them. I've just checked. So Phasmo's the only one with that role right now. He keeps the role. He really does keep the role. I still don't have that role back. And they're trying to post over it now, so people, eventually, it will be moved up. I quit, I said. I said, I don't want to be treated this way. I will quit. It got 46 likes on a content page that usually doesn't get much liked. Find me one post in there, literally one post, that was liked 46 times. Find me one post, ladies and gentlemen. No post was liked 46 times. 3 likes. 8 likes. 8 likes. 3 likes. 21 likes. Nothing. 3 likes. Nothing. 1 like. 1 like. 1 like. Nothing. This is the only post on their entire channel since January that is 9 months that got 64 likes. And you know why? Because I am fed up of people like that. I am fed up of it. And people are too. That is what I'm saying. That's what I have to say to this. They are lying. They are lying. It is not true. It is untrue what was said. And I have to tell you guys something. So I took this idea, what he said, that they're not trying to censor me, blah, blah, blah. It was temporarily removed. Temporarily. Right. So I went to Hunter. And this is the big bombshell. I went to Hunter with that. And I told him my YouTuber role was taken away from me, which is stupid. What do you have to say to that? Because he said it was temporarily removed because they're restructuring something. You know what he said to me? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think they are planning on something. They're planning on something. And then I messaged him yesterday. And then he said, why am I the only one that lost the title then? Why hasn't everyone revoked? I don't know. Nobody seems to know. I can tell you exactly why. Because they are trying to censor me. They're trying to run away from the truth. And this is the issue where I believe we might well find something. Am I the one that is turning into the big arch nemesis now? Am I the one? Am I the big boss? The end boss of Blader's Rebirth? Will this be the downfall? I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. That they haven't learned. They haven't learned as of now. So they are doing the same with me now that they have done when I was still doing videos for them. Now let me tell you one thing. And this is really, really true. This is really, really true. I'm just so angry. I'm doing pauses, so I'm not becoming more angry as I already am. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you something. So here is the post. Not a post. Here's the message that the new content creator messaged me. The content creator manager. Fawn. Now, I did talk to some admins and some people and stuff. Why did Fawn get a content creator manager? Now, is content... Because if we go back to what Mr. Tui said... Yeah, let me show you something. You came up as the CC manager idea to... But to do work on marketing for everything along with managing everything else. Now, does Fawn know all of this stuff? Is there a background in marketing geniuses that I have missed all this time? Anyways, but it was a nice message. I'm gonna read this to you. I have to go all the way in the corner. Yep, I am. Hey there, Abducted. I'm the new content manager for Bladers Rebirth. You know what? Congratulations. I'm not gonna be salty about that. Everybody gets their points and thingies in there, so congratulations. I really hope that you will do justice, because I wasn't given any justice. I wasn't given anything, actually. I just finished watching both of your videos. Now you're in one. Isn't that crazy? And I just want to express how sorry I am that you had to go through all of that. You know what's funny? When I was making these videos and all of these things happened, nobody was changing anything. Nothing was changed on the server. Nothing. Now I make these 2 videos, and suddenly, the entire channel is being revamped. Am I the sole motivator to do this? You guys should have come up with that way before. Then we wouldn't have even gotten to this point. I personally witnessed everything you've contributed to the game. And it's really unfortunate that, my dear, it is. How underappreciated you were. I truly wish I had been the manager while you were still active. I did too. I did too. Things would be so much better. Don't know about that. As you were the primary and only content creator. I mean, it's kind of a nice message. I shouldn't be mean, because it is a nice message. As you were the primary and only content creator for Bladers Rebirth, I'm deeply concerned about preventing future content creators from feeling the way you did. You know, it's funny because this stuff continues. Like, it continues. Even after that, they are still lying. I was the only content creator that was removed, and still am. What bigger plan? What big of a plan do they have? All it took, I'm gonna tell you this, all it took was 36 messaging me, yo dude, okay, man, this kind of went weird. Sorry, bro. Let's get back to our agreement, and let's change this together. That is all it took, everybody. But instead, I'm getting excuses. I'm getting lied to. People feel sorry for me. All of this big stuff. All it took was this, hey, man, you know what? How can we do this better? That's all it took. That's all it took. How can we do this better? I would have given the ideas that I had right now, which are definitely better, that's for sure. You know, a little bit of a change in the higher up forms. We're talking about content creator management. We're talking about roles, just blatantly, just outrageously revoking everything. We're talking about communication, man. Communication. It would have taken one post, not even on the announcements tab, but somewhere in a staff chat. Yo, this guy gets items, he's gonna review them, look at that. He's been doing videos for 4 months, blah, blah, blah. It would have taken one post. I can write that post in about 20 seconds. They couldn't in 4 months. This is the issue, man. Anyway, I really don't want my team to feel underappreciated and forgotten. But it's funny because the team is doing everything to be underappreciated and forgotten. That's funny. I would appreciate your feedback on how I can further enhance my future team. So, the content creator manager that what I was for some reason not eligible for messages me now, the new one, and wants tips from me. What the hell is going on, guys? I don't get it. I mean, you can't put it on Fawn. Can't do it. New to it. So, again, actually all of the allegations that were sent to me are false or not proof enough. There were some hefty allegations, though, I have to say that, but they are not proof. I haven't been convinced by one single one of them. So, for me, these people are in the clear. At least the staff team from my side. What I don't like is I don't like being lied to. And what I also don't like is if somebody underestimates my intelligence. I don't think I'm Albert Einstein. I'm not. Not even close. Well, probably would never be. But I know a lot about marketing. I know a lot about management. I know about how to have a team, how to do a few changes. I've made mistakes. I have made mistakes in my life as well, and I have been constantly challenged for 30 years. Ever since I've been born, I've been challenged with so many things. So I've learned a lot, and I know when people are just talking. I know that. I know when people are talking smack, and today I have the feeling it happened again. It's so weird that people that were content that didn't want me as a tester, which is what? They didn't want me as a tester. They didn't want me as a content creator manager. I was the first one that worked so hard. I don't even know what you have to do. How hard do you have to work to get it? Makes me think, what did Fawn do? What is the reason? The only thing I have been told is that she's a girl. That's all I have heard about Fawn. I know nothing about Fawn. Never seen, never chat, never met. You saw it. That was the first message that was sent to me. So I have no idea who Fawn is and what Fawn did. What made Fawn qualify to be a manager of this importance? The importance is great. The importance is huge. This is the future of the game. YouTubers, content creators, TikTokers, Instagram people, everyone here. I'm speaking on behalf of all of these people. These are the people that keep the game flowing with people. Otherwise, they have to spend Robux. That's what they have to do. If they don't want to work with us the way they have done, if they would continue to work with us like they have done in the past, what would happen? Nothing. Nobody would be interested in that game anymore. The game is awesome. The game has so much potential. The game has really addictive play style. The game lets you really dive deep in on those builds, strategies. This can be all done. This is a very nice ball of content creation. You can do a lot of nice stuff with it. But if the management is not good, you will have not good. That's basically what it is, right? The game will only be as good as it will be managed. The game once upon a time had over 10,000 players. Now it has 1,000. Why do you think that is? Because they mess up updates. Not the developers, but what is being put into that. The developers are not free. The developers don't play the game. The owner doesn't play the game. Some of the admins don't play game, I think. I'm not sure about the admins though. Rose manager, some manager doesn't play the game. Nobody plays the game. They said, let me tell you what they said. Yeah, but we have testers for that. These testers are ranging between 11 years old and whatever. So they're putting their entire game at risk because testers or balancers, mods. Anyways, that's what I have to say about this game. I know I'm ranting. The more I dig deep on this, the dumber it gets. And I absolutely enjoy it. I absolutely love it. I love drama. Actually, I don't, but this kind of drama is funny to me. Drama is always fun if you believe you're right. Because I really do believe I'm right. I really think that what they're doing, I don't know. This was a fried out lie. They lied to my face. They're like, yeah, look, we're planning something. That's why we revoked only your role. Now they have taken out much more people, which happened today or yesterday night, I think. Fesmo State. He's not an active YouTube content creator. He does like 10 views for each video or 12 sometimes more. I do have to say though that the trailer they did was alright, I guess. Was okay, so he's been kind of working with them a little bit, so he kind of like gets the YouTuber role granted. But as a manager of content creation, you need people that actually pull views, that make views. That's the idea of getting this specific role of YouTuber. Yeah, you have to work with them. You have to make it interesting for them. But the views they're doing, they have to be according to that. That's a little tip for you, Fawn. If you're choosing people that make videos, you don't need people that have 2,000 subscribers but upload a video and has 10 views. You don't need that. You need to look at the chart of what these YouTubers do and how much they do monthly. If they do 100,000, 500,000, 1 million views a month, you have to take that into consideration. Not people, they have lowered the bar like crazy. I used to, in the beginning, almost not even get the YouTuber role because I didn't qualify for something. I think it was the TikTok. You had to have YouTube and TikTok or something back in the day. But anyways, having 2,000 subscribers does nothing for anybody. You need to at least have a few hundreds to thousands views to make this thing even. This is such a bad trade-off. Imagine somebody doing 10 views, 20 views, 30 views, 50 views, and then they will get the item spawned. I mean, the whole idea that they have is crumbling and it's not making sense. Sorry, this is it. This is it. I don't want to continue. As soon as I have more or anything gets more outrageous that people will send me, I will make a video. I purposely left out the allegations in this video this time because I think there is no proof of them yet. So I'm just going to keep it as it is. If there is something that should or will get together, then I will make a video. But as of right now, these guys are in the clear. They really are. I just think this lying business... Anyways, see you on the next one.